in case my stream decides to drop, which is a high likelihood. I still have a ton of hours left I can record. It's not probably the most entertaining to see. I mean, it really depends. I think it depends on the runner and the comfort level of just letting someone watch them practice. So a good example is Kelpsy. Cause she'll practice Link to the Past for like 2 hours before she starts a run, and she just sits there and chats with chat for like 2 hours, and then she'll like start a run. And I think I could do the same. I think I just need to. I'm just not quite to that comfort level yet. Oh, I guess it helps if I have splits on, doesn't it? That's what I'm missing. I knew I was missing something. There we go. But maybe eventually I'll get to that comfort level where I'm okay with practicing on stream. 3, 2, 1, and start. I think it's that there's a certain balance, I think, with streaming. Speedruns especially, where are you trying to entertain, or are you just wanting to chat? Start now, ding dongs. Yes. Excuse me. Do you want to like try to be an entertainer with your stream, in which case you're trying to put on a show, or are you just wanting to sit there and like chit chat with your stream? And I think you can balance that as well. Like Cardboard Cowboy, I think, does a really good job of balancing that. But I don't think it's something. I don't think it's something that. I'm sure for some people it comes naturally, but I think it's something you have to kind of work at. And I'm still getting used to the whole streaming aspect. Didn't see the Wombat Nook today. That's probably a good thing. Because Wombat Nook is horrifying. Hasn't CBC been through enough now? Like, I mean, the dude's been dead and resurrected. Like, he needs a break. He needs a vacation. He needs to go play marbles for like 5 weeks. Oh, he got a new dress now. In AC, or in like in the cardboard world, however you word that. In AC, oh, okay. That has been one thing about the new AC that I've really enjoyed. It's just like there's a whole like, just like a, I don't want to say gender neutral, but just like a very like open attitude towards gender. Like, you at the start you kind of pick between like a female-ish and a male-ish model, but you're not like tied to anything with that, and you can change it at any time. It's just like really nice and thoughtful. Can't get dressed as well stuck in an attic. This is true. I miss fashion. Like I'm happy for like the storyline progress in CBC, but I also really miss the town with no name, because I just miss him going and visiting Garth and doing fashion for like an hour, and I don't know why. I think that's what amuses me the most about CBC, is the fact that he can just do the same thing like over and over a lot of the times, and I still am just utterly fascinated by it. It's like children's programming for adults or something. And it like gets me like every time. Yeah, completely relaxed at the Wiki and Bicky. I actually, for some reason, never really got to see much of the Wiki and Bicky. I'm not sure why. That may be... So, like, I feel like it's pretty obvious at this point. Like, for some reason I have a lot of trouble watching CBC if I'm like really anxious. don't know why that is. I'm getting better about that, but I think when he was in Wiki and Vicky a lot, I was having some pretty bad anxiety issues. Just chilling there, not much happens. I mean, technically he's just chilling in an attic right now and not much is happening. Except Tom Nook broke his guitar. Which is actually kind of sad. I'm like, no, not the guitar. But the music and atmosphere were so chill. Yeah. Well, I think what always drove me nuts about Wiki and Mickey, though, is the fact that it's raining outside. Like, when you go in, it starts raining outside. It's like, but it doesn't rain there. So, how is it raining? Is this like some sort of like deep cardboard world lore? Weird. That was really weird. Hey, I got spin animation. You get wet when it rains, gets timed out for 10 minutes. To be fair, I feel like it's kind of worth it to do that. 10 minutes. It never rains there. It never rains. Except for that one time. Really, he just wet the bed. Which also, like, begs the question of, like, how do cardboard people drink water? Electric Mermaid keeps asking those questions. Nice. CBC has just been like, it's just like this wonderful fever dream, and I'm so happy that Laura 6683 like introduced the world to him. Like, gosh, she has a goal of getting the most timeouts. Oh, what kind of goal is that? People in that stream are silly. We all need a goal in life. This is true. This is true. I am like making myself like do the same thing over and over again in a video game for hours and hours and hours, and I mean that's a goal in life. So I really have no. I really can't do any goal shaming, can I? Oh, that was slow. That was slow. We'll try to have a faster dungeon. Oh, he did ban someone? Like an actual real ban? Does he actually have mods, now that I think about it? Or actually sound like it? I don't feel like he actually bans people too often. Pup is a mod, okay. Yeah, I feel like the mods are pretty, like, you don't really see them too much in chat. Okay, there are more than that. Like, really good mods will, like, take care of things, like, before you ever notice them in stream. That's why, like, I'm always just incredibly impressed with, whenever he states 10 minutes timeout, it's the mods taking care of that. Okay. See, I always wonder, too, I'm like, does he actually time them out? I guess he does. Or if it's just more like a meme. But I guess he actually just timed them out. But, I'm always, like, impressed with, Crow's mods, though. Because their mods will, stop, like, game spoilers, like, in a heartbeat. Yeah, some guy kept shaming his or sharing his kinks. Oh, okay. Yeah, like don't kink shame, but also, you know, be mindful that not everyone wants to hear about your kinks. Although, maybe I could share some of my kinks, which are generally involves robots and giant swords. I feel like I could get away talking about my kinks and not be not be like too grotesque about it. CBC was like, that's why he went like, dude, you're banned, but please listen. I don't kink shame whatsoever, but I don't want to listen to them. Okay, yeah, it's like, be mindful. It's just like a courtesy. It's probably just some kid who's like 15 or something. I always feel like most people who end up getting banned are like young teens who are trying to be edgy. Yeah, not to do so on Twitch in general. Yeah. Like, CBC doesn't exactly fall into the wholesome category on Twitch, but it's still... there's still limits. I feel like I have not been paying attention to this dungeon at all. It's probably bad. I'm like... first, like, part of this game is, like, autopilot now. They said if he really needs to let out the stuff, there's other websites for that. I can ask in the Discord where... yeah, I mean... and that's cool, too. Like... yeah, that's actually a really nice way of handling that, really. He tends to handle things like that really well. He's like a really good, just, entertainer. Like, it's kind of like a... I'm gonna call it a meme on his channel, because I think it actually genuinely does frustrate him. But the whole meme, like, he's better than Adult Swim. Like, on a entertainer level, like an entertainment level, he is at Adult Swim level, if not just straight up better. Like, he is... whatever he's doing is just like... he's hit like another level. I feel like. It's like a new form of entertainment that like, I feel like... like, I don't know. It's just something totally new. The only Adult Swim thing I know of is sometimes I share, or some stuff. Yeah, like... well, Adult Swim is also kind of hit and miss. Because sometimes you have... well, Adult Swim is a lot of dumb stuff. So, like, a lot of, like, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I'd put in the category of dumb stuff. And then you have some really stupid, like, not good stuff. Like, 12 Ounce Mouse was, like, notoriously bad. But then he had, like, some really groundbreaking stuff, like, Space Ghost Coast to Coast was, like, basically redefine a lot of, like, adult cartoon humor. Then you just have some absolutely brilliant stuff, like, the Boondocks or Eric Andre. Which is just, like, almost like a form of art. And I don't know, it's just like really well made stuff. And then, but yeah, like something like CBC is something that would have appeared on Adult Swim like, you know, 10 years ago, and it probably had been very popular. But I think CBC has just taken that concept to, because it's not the kind of thing you can do on TV. Like, it's something that is just wholly unique to a platform like Twitch. And I hope to see, like, more and more of the, like, oh, that was, like, a really good time. Yeah, he needs the audience for it to work. So, and that's what I keep thinking, too, where I'm just like, oh, gosh, what's happening here? I'm really excited for where Twitch goes in entertainment, because I feel like the people who are, like, say 15-year-olds now, in 10 years, like, TV, like, the idea of, like, television or television shows, I feel like are just not going to be a thing for them. Like, I feel like TV shows are going to become kind of a, kind of like an older niche platform. And stuff like CBC on Twitch is going to be the new entertainment. Yeah, going in 5 years. Like, I think it'll be like the format will still. I ain't gonna bother with that. The format will still exist in some form, and I think it's going to primarily be on streaming platforms like Netflix. Like, you'll still have shows, but it's just going to be in a very different context. And yeah, there'll be public channels. You always have news. But yeah, it's see, I would kind of wish talk shows would go away. Like, a lot of those like late night talk show type stuff, that's such boomer crap. I'm just gonna say it. It's just boomer crap, and I don't like it. Ah, crap. The world... Oh, as the world turns? No, wait. The world turns on. Showed bits sometimes. See, I don't know. Like... The world that the door. See, it just makes me... That title just makes me think of this American soap opera called As the World Turns. Which is, like, ancient. Oh gosh. What was that? Meeks, what was that? Yeah, no relationship whatsoever. It's just what it makes me think of it, though. How is my time this good? How am I 15 seconds ahead? Like, I lost some time in that dungeon, but I'm still ahead. I mean, I'll gladly take it, but it's weird. Hello, Boris. Goodbye, Boris. Gosh, I really wish they had kept the photography mouse and not put stupid Dompe in this. Sadly, in the final season, it just ended 3 weeks ago. 12 years run. I mean, that's a good run time, though, for 12 years. Like, that's a good long time. Oh, we kind of have this void now. Yeah, that is. If you do get in a habit of something like that, it does become a bit of a void. Like, I get sad when, like, Dangers doesn't stream. Like, for some reason, Dangers is, like, a big part of my life. Like, I don't even play Mario Odyssey, but I love watching Dangers. So sad for the programmers, too. The past few weeks of the show has likely been comfy sitting on. It's like, ugh. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. How are these things planned for the final week? Are they even able to do the show right now with the COVID-19? Last 2 weeks. Okay, yeah, just an empty studio. Yeah, that's depressing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's, like, really depressing. Yeah, coronavirus has just screwed so much up. Out with a bang after 12 years. Yeah, that's... What am I doing? Safety save. That is disappointing. Why did I do that? That's so dumb. I only concentrate here. I don't know if I got that or not. I did. Holy crap, I got that. Let me make this jump. No! I got the hard thing and then I fell. Let me try it again. Oh, I got the hard thing again. Whew. Alright. Especially since all those 12 years there are almost zero changes in employees behind the scenes. It was a really tight-knit company. Oh, yeah, that is disheartening. Maybe like once all the COVID-19 stuff is over, maybe they'll let them do like a special or something. Like that would be kind of nice. Ugh. Yeah, celebrate together somehow or do it later. Yeah, it'd be nice if they let them do it later. Like, I feel like as a whole, the past like month or so, humanity has been a little bit more on the human side, which I guess sounds weird, but maybe they'll let them do that. So I'm about ready to take an axe to this office chair because it is really starting to bother my back and my hips, like really badly. Alright, well, that was slow, but I still saved time somehow. An axe or an axe? I don't get the joke. Or did I say axe? If an axe, don't forget. If an axe, don't forget, you paint your face white first. I'm really confused what you're talking about right now. You know, like rock stars? An axe guitar? Isn't it just still AXE? Like, okay, so you're like referencing like Kiss or something? Yeah. Like, it's just called, like, they just call a guitar an axe because it kind of vaguely sometimes looks like an axe. Like, that's kind of like, the anime Fooly Cooly is kind of like the, I'll try something new. Oh, come on, really? Well, maybe it's actually a little bit not, like, terrible, because I am a bit faster at the moment. It's really good axe to lumber and Terraria. That's a guitar. It makes those guitar crashing sounds. Okay, that's actually, like, really awesome. I'm gonna actually go out on a limb here and say picking up a piece of power at that point in the dungeon is actually not the worst thing on the planet. Like, it's not great, but I feel like it's not terrible either. Eat it. Eat it. Fox abusers are the worst thing on the planet, or rather island. Hey now! I have no argument against your statement. Actually, we were talking about that in Twilight stream some last night, how like Zelda games kind of like speedrunning Zelda games usually end up with like, really? I have done that so many times lately. Like a lot of Zelda speedruns, you end up abusing animals in some form or fashion. Like Breath of the Wild, you like kill a ton of animals in speedruns. Now I've watched you like kill animals in Breath of the Wild. I'm just gonna point that out there. It doesn't like strengthen like my position any, but it makes me feel better. grab a little bit more here. Although, I feel like Samurai Man's routing makes it so I don't have to grab those bombs like that. But I'll find out. I just wish there was an easy way. Oh, come on. Ugh, so slow. They attacked you for self-defense. I've never attacked birds as example. They attack me. Aha. Sure, that's what it is. I saw how many steaks you had in your inventory. How many venison steaks you had? Really? Really? Wolves will attack on sight, but you had like deer steaks in your inventory, like a whole stack of them. Unless wolves give that kind of meat. I don't think they do. Oh, those you mainly get from enemy camps. Okay. Methinks I am trying to project a little bit, just to try to like make myself sound better than I actually am. Bonk. Don't eat or cook them, so they tend to clog. Oh, I didn't know you did eat like the meat stuff. What do you eat in that game? I don't remember now. Oh. Ah, come on. No. Okay. Not a good fight, not a terrible fight. I need to get better at trying to do like the dashing for 2 damage on them. And that helps. Almost nothing, only some heat resistant stuff early. How do you heal? Or do you just like sleep a bunch? How am I this far ahead? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something if I'm this far ahead. So what, you just don't take damage? Oh, you carried fairies, okay. I mean, that's scary. And then Mifa, but... See, I turned off the Mifa thing. Like, I generally, while I was playing the game, just, I'm almost a minute ahead. It's a little scary. I don't think I like left any of the champions like powers on. I think the only one I like used ever like regularly, and I think it was because it was like the last one I got to was what's his name, Rivali, the bird guy, because I like being able to get up in the air if I wanted to. Ow! Okay, let's not turn this into a bonk run, please. That would be really nice. I said don't turn this into a bonk run. The high jump? Yeah, the high jump. Because sometimes I would, it was just like really nice to get up in the air if I was just trying to get up somewhere really quickly and I didn't want to climb. It's a very, very lazy, approach. Oh, almost got that Guardian Acorn. You can upgrade all the skills too of the DLCs having the cooldowns. Yeah. I don't know. There's parts of me that want to go back and play Breath of the Wild, and there's parts of me that don't. Like, maybe once, like, there's more info on Breath of the Wild 2 or something. Like, maybe then I'll, like, go back and replay 1. Waiting for the Zelda mod to be more advanced. There's a Zelda mod? So a mod that lets you play as Zelda? Because that would be nice. It'd be really nice playing with those yoga pants for many hours. Alright. Let's do the terrible thing. I feel like, as I've gotten to know, why? There we go. They just wanted to expand it, change the plot a little so it's more logical, you playing as Zelda. You know, it would make more sense to play as Zelda. Like, I feel like Nintendo... What the heck? I feel like Nintendo just really needs to just... Especially with Breath of the Wild 2. People have been begging to play as Zelda for ages. Just let it happen. We don't have to play as a boy, as Link, you know, for it to be a Zelda game. I think it will, since the little short hair because of OMG clipping. Yeah, I feel like the short hair is kind of like a big hint at that. I mean, as disappointed as I am by the short hair, but from a character model standpoint, it makes total sense. Such a lame excuse. I mean, I agree. But it is like just one of those, like, I don't know, it's one of those developer things. Ow! What the heck? That spear just like... Whatever. This is fine. It doesn't make sense in 2020 anymore. Yeah, well... It doesn't, it doesn't. A lot of it depends on what their engine allows for. And something tells me they're kind of going to Majora's Mask this game. They're probably not wanting to change the engine much. But I don't know. What I'm always curious about is how similar are the engines between Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. And that sounds silly, but I get a sense that Nintendo is trying to... Oh my goodness. Please stop taking damage. Nintendo's trying to make some sort of like unified engine or some level of engine that they can, I want to say, mass produce games on, but reuse fairly easily. Wow. Okay. Let me concentrate on this. Ooh, I almost didn't make that jump though. Ow! Good grief, that was awkward. Most likely the same engine, it'll be the same world after all, which is something that worries me. I mean, I'm fine with them using the same engine in Breath of the Wild too. Like, I mean, let me put it this way: obviously, it's going to be the same engine. Or oh, the same world. I don't know. I feel like they're getting away with like I feel like what they have, they could just reuse the same. Oh my goodness, reuse the same assets, and just kind of shift things around. Like I feel like I'm pretty sure you saw the trailer. If I do a little low rule, I'm so sure I'm up for that. But I think they really set people up not to expect too much of the world. I don't know, like I feel like the trailer, which I think you've seen the trailer, so I don't think I'm spoiling for you. Oh, I need to split there. What was I saying? I feel like the trailer hinted at like the world kind of being torn up. So it might, or you just may end up going to a different world. Like I kind of wonder if you just may be in a different world. Torch finding something or something. Well, like at the very end, they show like the castle like raising up and like stuff is like being destroyed around the castle. So I don't know. I just want them to do something very different. Like Breath of the Wild was already, I think, one of the more different Zelda games. Some stated that wasn't Ganon, but I'm pretty sure that was Ganon, or Ganondorf. Like, it didn't look like Demise to me. Oh, crap. But I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. Well, I would put it this way, too. If, like, you want to look at it that way, is Demise is Ganondorf. Like it's a reincarnation type thing. But, I mean, like Zelda is Hylia. Like, and yeah, it's not my favorite lore thing that they did. But, I don't know. I do like how they treated Ganon in Breath of the Wild, though, where he's just kind of turned into, like, this big... more of, like, this manifestation of what he once was versus, Ow, that's weird on my splits. It saved me skipping. What am I doing here? I hate this room so much. Alright. I've lost my train of thought now. Oh well. It has Zelda Silently Hylia. Zelda Silently Hylia, which came out of nowhere. We had this Triforce Goddesses of 25 years, and suddenly, there's this Hylia, and Zelda's the reincarnation. Yeah, and it still doesn't make... Actually, I'll link you a funny video after this I found recently, or recently came out, that does like a really good job of breaking the lore down, like really quickly. I think what happened is because when Skyward Sword came out, it came out shortly after that the first Hylia Historia book that Nintendo put out, which had the official timeline in it. And I feel like what happened is Nintendo finally decided to start caring about lore in Zelda, because to be perfectly honest, I really don't think they cared about the lore prior to Skyward Sword. Like, I know a lot of people like to think that they did, but they didn't. Oh my god. That is not an easy section. It's my first time doing that. Yeah, and SS was there to confirm it. Yeah, and so Skyward Sword is like, yeah, we're doing lore. This is us doing lore. We're kind of doing a soft lore reboot. In the Zelda game, which, to be honest, is not really that great. Yeah, like, we have an origin story now, which is funny because technically Minish Cap was supposed to be the latest, like, origin story. Ow. Grab that heart. And, but after I think Skyward Sword just kind of flopped, and they decided to do Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild now is like, oh, all the timelines have converged now, and it's 10,000 years later, so it's just kind of like this big soft reboot. Like, just do them standalone, except for Direct Sequel. And I'm the same way, too. Like, I am really not super concerned about all the Zelda games somehow perfectly lining up with each other. Like, honestly, I think it's a little bit silly. Like, I'm one of those people who, like, I don't even think all the Dark Souls games line up perfectly. Like, I know a lot of people like to make the lore sound like, oh, the games are perfectly connected. And I'm like, not really. Because I think at the end of the day, like, most developers are not concerned about deep lore. They're more concerned about making a good game. Yeah, DS2 doesn't fit in. Yeah, it's just a... Like, it's fun to... It's really fun to try to tie all that stuff together. And, like I really love, like, the Dark Souls, like, lore videos. But at the same time, it's like, eh. Now, I will throw out a developer there that I think actually does have some, like, really, like, set in stone type lore. The Hero of so many people, Solaire even explains his very first time you meet him. Yeah, exactly. And, Worlds collide, timelines phasing in and out. Yeah. I feel like Hollow Knight, and Team Cherry, I feel like they actually pay attention to lore deeply. I get that sense whenever I play, like, Hollow Knight, that, yeah, it's got some weird stuff in it too. But I feel like they kind of have a lot of their lore figured out. And I don't know, I may be wrong on that. But I feel like it's kind of connected, so I'm curious, oh, why am I going underneath that? What am I doing? Why am I wasting time like this? But I'm curious to see what Silk Song ends up doing with lore and expanding on it. I think the lore will be connected really well since... Yeah, and see, since Silk Song started out as a... as DLC and not as a sequel, yeah, it's probably going to have like a lot more connected lore things. Which I'm really looking for. That's like probably one of my most anticipated games for whenever it comes out. Expanding on existing lore rather than come up with too much new. Yeah, exactly. You know, if I get really good at speedrunning this game, that is a game I would actually consider speedrunning. Like, a lot more would be, or picking up speedrunning would be, Hollow Knight. Oof, good luck. I mean, it is tough as nails, but I've never felt, like, frustrated by Hollow Knight's difficulty. Like, I feel like the only place I ever felt somewhat frustrated was in the, was in that final DLC with the gods, and then the Path of Pain. Alright, that fight was not horrific. Not good, but not horrific. I've never even been there. Oh, you still don't have 100%. Well, I mean, technically I don't have 100%. Because I haven't done all the God Trials. Or the Path of Pain. I feel like the Path of Pain is actually pretty doable, like if you have the patience for it. The God Trials, the God Trials are kind of painful. I'm not gonna lie. So that's skipping the final boss of that DLC. What the heck? Stupid fish. Still can't be Nightmare Graham. Yeah, I didn't fight Nightmare Graham, so that's fair. I only did the easy mode. I would put it at normal. I would not call that fight easy. For the life of me, I don't know if I'm gaining time or losing time at this point. I've kind of like zoned out on this run. I don't really know why. Nightmare, I think it's easy and normal or mandatory for both lines. Nightmare, though, is only if you pick up the ending with the troop route. Yeah. But I really like the lore from the route I took. Like I felt like it was like a happy-ish end for everything. Like, I mean, as happy as Hollow Knight gets. You let them go wreak havoc in the world. Wait, is that what I did? Did I just, like, not understand what I was doing? I thought I was doing a good thing? I'll let them go so their cycle repeats elsewhere. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I don't think I realized... Really? I don't think I realized what I had done then. If there's one thing I learned from the DS titles... They all seem to share this message of nothing is meant to last. Yeah. I didn't get the fast shot here. That's alright, man. I mean, I'm the type that I like Dark Souls especially, I read like a lot of leftist meaning into. So the Grim Troop moving around the world. Ooh, almost didn't make that. So the Grim Troop moving around the world, dealing with their... Oh, that was scary. Satanic rituals each time they go to... That's like no good to repeat each time. Yeah. I guess that's where I just didn't quite understand the lore, because if I had realized that's what I was doing, I wouldn't have done that. But... really? Two, three. This is an awkward fight. This fight is never not awkward. What else do you think Granum himself is a reference to is Dracula? I mean, yeah, he is Dracula. Like, I picked up on that. But see, now I'm actually even just, like, having trouble remembering what the plot was there for what I did. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while. Hollow Knight is definitely one of those games I'd like to revisit at some point, for sure. I will probably like replay Hollow Knight when we actually have like a release date for Silksong. Oh my god. What's going on here? Wait, why did I do that? Why do I make these weird mistakes? Pre-order Silksong. Yeah. Silksong is like one of those ones where even if the game flop, I have a hard time picturing that game flopping. Oh, really? Really? We're doing this? Okay. No! This is the worst Smasher fight I've had in ages. Holy crap. Yeah, I have a really hard time seeing like Silksong like flopping or something. It's dirt cheap and then all the DLCs are free. See, I think they did that good strategy of like people will buy indie games like en masse when they're cheap. Like well, that strat did not work at all. Alright, let's hope this fight goes well. If it does go well, I think I'm actually saving a good bit of time. Well, production costs were also low with only 3 people. I always forget there's only like 3 people making like a hand animated game. That is insane. Team Cherry is like nuts. I love them for it though, but they're nuts. Oh, that was a really good fight. Same reason why Crosscode is so cheap. Also, Washington both. Crosscode was definitely cheap. Crosscode also took like 6 years to develop. Like, didn't that have just like an insane development time? 8 years. Yeah. Like, that's nuts. Crosscode is so good, though. That's another one I need to go back and replay. I feel like I didn't give Crosscode a fair shake in some regards, just because I get so frustrated with some of the puzzles. Like, I love the game. Like, there's tons in the game I love. But yeah, I think I overthought a lot of the puzzles. And I think a lot of that's just me. like that's a Mika problem, not a game problem. And I just said my name on stream. I've been trying to avoid it. Well, I don't know. I feel like a lot of online people know that my name is Mika. But whatever. Whoa, what the heck? What was that? Like, my dash button got stuck or something. That was really weird. What the heck? Alright. Let's not, screw this up like last time? I still don't know how I screwed this puzzle up last time. I will never do Sign Maze fast. I have no idea how to do this fast. There is no fast way. Stupid Zols make it hard. You're often trying to shoot some weird diagonal shots, but sure they work. They're cool to pull off, but puzzles can be solved with north, south, east, west directions. Yeah, and I think for some reason I just didn't really... That didn't click with me, and I don't really know why that didn't click with me. Da, 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 da. Lost my pillow. Please don't go away, pillow. You're what's keeping my legs from hurting right now. I mean, you're covering your ears. This is clearly the best song in the game. See, it's as good as this. It's like... See? Beautiful. Perfect. It sounds fantastic. So... The actual best song in the game is the credit song. The credit song in this game is incredible! Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good. God. Meridian's is really good too, especially since she actually sounds like she's singing in this version. Hello, Fox. I'm not going to hit you today. So I am really tempted. I already did. I'm really tempted to try and not do a safety save before the turtle dragon fight. And I don't know how dangerous that is. But it would save a good hunk of time if I did it that way. And I don't know. Let me just see how Flame Cave Skip goes. Risking nothing is the same as not living. This is true. This is true. I'm trying to get to the point. So the thing, and you've probably noticed, like I've been doing some safety saves here and there. And the saves that I don't know why I'm not like just dashing through this stuff. I'm totally capable of doing it. The reason I've been doing that is it's been a case of like, if I fail those tricks, the run is pretty much over. With the exception of like maybe like Villa Skip. Ugh, really. And if I miss those tricks, it's like it's just a reset. Oh, come on. And I just haven't quite got to that point where like I'm willing to reset at those points. But I'm kind of getting there now. Oh, come on, not wasting my time. I feel like Flame Cave Skip is one of those tricks where like you either get it. Oh crap, I threw my rooster away. 3 bots here again. Oh, wait, I have bots? Since when do I have bots? There we go. I feel like Flame Cave Skip is like one of those tricks you either get it the first try or it takes you like 10 tries. I didn't even know I had. They don't show up as viewers. Oh, okay. That's weird. Maybe that's why in my statistics, like when I get my Twitch stats after I stream, it says like, I had like 8 viewers, but it doesn't really count them as viewers. I wonder if that's what's going on. Rooster, get up there! That's dangerous. Oh, wasn't there like a... I'm supposed to get to like the left of the dragon head and it does like a double hit? Lime told me something with that and I forget now. That's weird. Hey, I got through it. I didn't do the safety save and I'm 4 minutes ahead. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Oh crap, I should have done that. Come on. Come on. This time, maybe I won't forget the bloody, pick up the bloody key. And I might save some time in this dungeon. That would be nice. Double key skips. Yeah, let's not skip this key. Skipping this key is hazardous to my time. This is not the kind of double key skip I want. I still want like a better split name for this dungeon. Because I mean, I do lot in a lot in this dungeon, but I feel like it doesn't really quite characterize it the way I want. Fingers, please do the things correctly, thank you. There we go. Alright, grab my bombs and arrows. So, Samurai Man's routing for bombs definitely has helped this run. Like, a ton. I'm so glad I watched how he routes this. I also give you some homework. Wait, you're giving me homework? I don't want to do homework. I'm not at school anymore. If I want to play tomorrow. Oh, okay. Do I have to, like, look up some, like, deep lore or something? Oh, which character I want to play? I want to play the little girl. The cleric. I don't know her name. That's the one I want to... Wow, Meeks just jump right into the lava, why don't you? That's fun. Charlotte, unexpected. I told you that before, like, she's... I want to play as her, like, just solely based on looks, pretty much. Well, then also which other characters. Okay. I'll do some research on the characters. I mean, I might change my mind. I'm just not into, like, the whole, Wow, I cannot hit Blano today. There we go. Good grief. I just, like, wasn't, like, really into, like, the sexy witch character. At least with her looks. But, and all the rest are guys, and I'm like, well, I want to play as a girl. So I don't know. I'll take another look. Maybe something will strike my fancy. Everyone gets other looks with class changes, though. Oh, that's true. Like, you do have, like, a weird class change system, don't you? So maybe that'll change my mind. This Hinox is always so much easier than the one in D2, and I never know why. It drives me nuts. Why is that Hinox so much easier? You go over briefly with me? I only pick characters for their lore. Okay. I may have you do that later, then. You can help me decide. Party choices do affect the plot lines in the long run. Okay. One of those games. A lot of Super Nintendo games experimented with stuff like that. Like my party, I went with Rise as main. You always go as Rise as main, though. I think you have a thing for Rise. Oh, come on. Really? Duran is second because I want a tanky character party. He's the swordy guy. I do know Duran, or however you say his name. I am somewhat familiar with him. So Seiken Densetsu 3, when I was in like middle high school, a lot of my friends really loved that game because they played the fan translation on the emulator ROM, and they would talk to me a lot about the game. For some reason, I never really got into it and played it. Tales of Fantasia was always more of my thing, at least at the time. Then Angela for some high DP. Angela's the Witch Lady? Charlie for heals. Going with that for now. Like, can Charlie, like, learn some DPS stuff, like, eventually? Like, is she just solely a healer? Alright, who's ready for the best fight in the game? Best fight hype. Not sure skills changed a lot. Oh, okay. Changed it up on you, huh? I still need to finish Final Fantasy Legends, but dear God, that game is a slog after a while. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff in it, but it is also, like, really long, especially for a Game Boy game. It's just like, is this over with now? That was, like, not the worst hothead fight in the world, and I don't know how I feel about that. The kingdoms from Durin and Angela are at war, so I'm sure there'll be a thing on the long run. Octopus Trommel! Da-da! Either good or bad, not sure. Wow, I am like really ahead. And I don't particularly know why. It's a little bit scary being like this far ahead. That's another safety save. I think I'm good to start giving up. Because I get this like every time now. Although those boulders are still scary no matter what. Rooster, what are you doing? Why are you trying to sabotage me, Rooster? Please? Please, Rooster. Please be good. No. Either good or bad, not sure. You're doing great. Oh, Oven Duster. Speaking of, it's also so popular. It's getting extended another 4 episodes after today. Nice! Oh, I think that's the least... Really? There we go. I feel like that's the least trouble. What am I doing? Oh god, my controls got mixed up. I need to fix that. I can't do that. That will break me. I'm not sure know how popular it is. It'll be back to sports when the lockdown is. I mean, sports are eternal and will never go away. Yeah, sports are just a thing. People love their sports ball. Rooster? Rooster? Did I kill the rooster? I feel like I threw the rooster into the wall and it like despawned. That was weird. It's like really weird. That's what I haven't practiced is cannonball. D7 might be rough. I make that? I did not make that. This is not the best flying section I've had in a while. still don't think I made that. I did not. Wow. There we go. Finally. That was weird. I mean, is that even a legit way to do the cave right? Yeah, that's like that is the vanilla legit way of doing that cave. And yeah, it was just weird. I don't know what happened with that. It was very strange. That was a rough flying through the rocks. Not super happy with that. It's an area I need to practice more on. I was hoping to stay like 5 minutes ahead, but I guess not. Make all the mobs dizzy. The mobs make me dizzy, so there. That's my answer to that. Ow! I hate this one room just because it's such like RNG, like where the likes show up. Likes are just the worst thing in this game. Easy in, easy out. Wow, I didn't even jump. Got that. That was weird. A lot of weird things in this run. Dislikes, yes. I always thought that's such a weird name Nintendo gave them, like likes? Like, who thought of that? Oh. This is the part where... Okay, I was thinking of asking you that, and I was resisting, but now that you've mentioned it... I mean, if you wanted to look up the name in Japanese, I'm not going to say no. Oh! Oh no 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 no! Oh my goodness! I haven't fallen down there in a very long time. Well, at least the door opened. Oh my goodness! Give you $20? I'm not giving you $20 for that. Sorry. You're not made of cardboard, and you are not a cowboy. Oh boy. Why am I getting so nervous for Cannonball? Okay. Probably because it was so good last time I did this. That I haven't practiced it in like ages. That was a little bit scary, and I am not, yeah, I'm not in love with that positioning. I haven't really seen Cannonball go that way too often. Alright. Not the best thing on the planet, but not the worst. I'm definitely going to lose some time here. I'm no cardboard cowboy. I can be a cat-hugging like little sis, though. Go on, but I mean, I still don't have $20 to give you. Hey, I finally did this room somewhat okay. Not the best, but wasn't an utter disaster. If I can jump over the spark, it'll be fairly decent, actually. Hey, I jumped over the spark. What do you know? I can game. Let's go. PogChamp. I jumped over a spark. It's literally the same. Raikou, Raikou. Well, I mean... Okay, so I guess they are just saying... Why are they saying like in English, though? That's like what weirds me out more about it then. It's like, why is it in English? Japan, you make no sense sometimes. I mean, sometimes. Japan, you make no sense, like, most of the time. Dang it, anti-fairy. Okay, I'm getting pissy now. I need to calm down. I'm getting anxious with this run. I don't know why I'm so anxious on this run. I think just because I am, like, ahead. Like, this has PB potential, and I'm kind of nervous about that. Whew. According to the Like Trophy in Smash Bros. Melee, the name Like is derived from an ancient Hyrulean proverb. Shield eaters and world leaders have many alikes alike. This sounds like BS. Japanese proverb Tade ku mushimo sukizuki, which roughly means each to their own taste. Since shield and water pepper are very similar in spelling, the like is a reference to saying corrupting water pepper to shield. Okay. That's kind of fascinating, really. I didn't realize there was so much like deep lore. Alright. If I can save, I should still be like 4 minutes ahead after this fight. Just one of those Japanese kanji puns. Okay, I mean, I do like a good kanji pun, if I can understand what the pun is. I actually wonder if it's possible to have this fight without feathers. I didn't know you could actually slash the feathers. Today I learned. Oh, that was actually a fairly fast fight. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the heart here. I think I'm gonna try not to get the fish heart though. I think I'll be alright without the fish heart. Or well, I guess we'll find out. Who are you and what have you done to my sis? She usually always tries the soft things by swinging a sword at her. I have arrows now. I changed my routing so I have arrows. Are you talking about hitting the feathers? Because the shield slows you down from being blown off. At least I think it does. Now I'm curious. I feel like I need to try that now. If I could slash those, I would rather slash them. Alright, still 4 minutes ahead. I have some PB potential. Especially if I can get Genie. Well, I have to get Genie Skip. If I don't get Genie Skip, I think I lose 2 minutes. I don't know. Now I'm nervous about Genie Skip. Ugh. I don't think I'll have time for another run after this. It's weird. This is like such a weird run to me because I feel like in some ways it's been faster, but in other ways it's not been faster. It's just a weird run. Oh, they added a little cactus? Nice. I still need to finish that game. I never know why I never Really? Why I never finished that game? Because I love it. I don't know if it's something like if I had it like on an actual console, maybe I'd be more willing to play it. Like, I don't really like playing PlayStation emulator. It's not like a super enjoyable emulator for me. Yeah, Legend of Mana. Because there's so much I love about it. Like, I love the art, and the fighting is actually pretty cool too, and the music, of course, is just god tier. But, what, a remaster? Oh, a remaster of that. A remaster of that with, there's actually already a remaster of that OST. Yoko Shimomura actually, I think, already did a remaster of the album. But, yeah, having, like, a visual remaster of it, especially with, like, a translation that, like, actually makes sense would be really nice. Slow fight. Yeah, I don't even know why it ended up with such a bad translation. I mean, the Mana series is kind of niche in the US, but it's not, like, super niche. Not so niche it gets a crap translation. You know, that's actually a really good question. If there's, like, a better translation mod, I would love that. Neptune Heart. Alright, still over 4 minutes ahead. Sword of Mana did well, yeah. I kind of want to go back and replay that Game Boy Mana game. That was like a pretty good game. GBA was one of my faves. So I have a weird history with the GBA one. The day I bought the GBA one, I was like kind of like a little bit hesitant buying it actually, because it thoughts and stuff. I wasn't really sure if it was going to be good or not, or something I was into, but I went ahead and bought it and be like, okay, I'll give it a shot. So I went ahead and bought the game, and I bought it like on like a Friday or Saturday, I think. And I played it for like a few hours, and I got to where you get to like the vampire castle. And when I got there, like, I put it up for the night. And when I went to bed that night, I got sick. Like, really, really sick. And I had... Really? Oh my god. I got a Guardian Acorn, of all places. And I had the worst nightmares about that game. I really hope Acorn doesn't mess with the boss in any way. Really? I missed that jump now? And I just like had really bad nightmares about that game. And I wouldn't touch that game for like months afterwards. Like, I think I just gave it to a friend to borrow for a while. I just didn't want to look at that game because I had just such terrible nightmares about it. Like just like the monsters and stuff in it trying to kill me or something. Alright, let me concentrate on this. But eventually I did pick it up again and played it and loved it. But I think I ended up selling it. I don't know why. Shoot. You practice a trick so much and then it still doesn't work out for you. Genie Skip is just mean. Yay, I got the backup. Alright, I will take it. Yes! As long as I didn't have to go through the whole fight. I'm still ahead. Oh, man, I wasn't expecting to get the backup. Oh, wow, okay. I still haven't run. I still haven't run. If I could get quick kill Ganon, this will just like crush my old PV. Oh my goodness. Alright. I am 5 minutes and 30 seconds ahead. Oh my goodness. I have a lot more damage than I want to be. I don't want to go into this fight with 5 hearts, but not a lot I can do about that right now. Don't forget the instrument. What? What instruments? There's instruments in this game? Ah, nailed it finally. I always remember like the first time I got to this point in the game as a kid. It was like so exciting. I worked so hard to get here. It's not so funny how I'm still playing like basically the same game like 20 years later. Just find new ways to play it. Alright, Ganon. Don't heck me. So I learned some new Aghanim strats last night too, but I really haven't had a chance to practice them, so I'm probably not going to use the faster Aghanim strats, even though it would save time. Give me a time save for later, I guess. Hello, Allie. Thank you for the encouragement. Now shut up! You're ruining my PV. I'm more just like trying to be nice to Al. It's like, okay, all right, yeah, that's really nice. Look, I gotta go. Yeah, that's really nice. I gotta go. Look, I really had to go. Not brave enough to just be like, shut up. Oh, Nightmare, why does your intro have to take so long? Done. Whew, okay. That opening bit's actually a little bit scary, because I always tend to miss, like, something with that. Alright, Aghanim, don't heck me. Oh, okay, that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna kind of concentrate and try to get this. This is, like, actually really scary, especially at this many hearts. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, that's not good at all. Alright, I can still PB. I can still PB. I hate that fight. I hate it. It's so hard. It's like really easy if you have like 15 hearts and, you know, I've actually been playing the game. But, yeah, speedrunning version of that boss is just really hard. I really need to learn the fast strat for Aghanim because it's also just, like, a lot easier, too. Like, really what I'm doing is the hard way of doing it. Come on. Come on. No damage. I don't want to lose my PB here. Alright. I got 4 hearts for Ganon. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, crap. Why did that not quick kill him? I do not understand Ganon quick kill. Alright. Okay, okay. Oh, my heart is beating so fast right now. Alright, Deathel, dance with me. 1, 2... No! No. I lost count. Alright, 2 more. Open. Oh! Oh my god! That's a sub 38! I always finish that final one hard. Oh my god! It's a sub 38! Oh my god! Let's go. My heart is beating so fast right now. I shaved like 5 minutes off my last PB. Holy crap. I don't even think I updated my last PB on my channel. I'm definitely doing it for this one. Yeah, my recording didn't skip. I mean, I've been doing backup recordings, but my stream didn't drop either, which is nice. Aw, this ending is always so bittersweet. Goodbye, everyone on the island. I love you all. Oh, man. Goodbye, Koholint. Oh, I just like letting it all soak in. Oh my gosh, let me save my splits. I don't want to lose my splits. Those are really good splits. Wow. So my two biggest time losses were not getting first try Genie Skip and then dying to the final boss. Congrats, I eradicated the whole island and all of it. Yeah, rub it in. You worried about me abusing the fox before. The fox doesn't even exist now. It's just gone. Wow. I got really far ahead in pre-D2. Like, I got 22 seconds ahead. I don't know how I did that. Like, I really have no idea how I was that fast. D2 was good. Villa Skip gave me some trouble, so I lost some time there. D3 was pretty good. AK Skip was pretty good. D4 was pretty good. D5 was good. D6 was actually really good. Frogs and Flames was alright. I think Turtle Rock is a little bit slow. Just I think because of the Blano fight. Flying through the rocks was slow. I try to figure out, like, what... If I had done this, like, really ideally, I think, like, my... I need to figure out how to set up on my splits, how to get the, sum of best. Because I feel like my sum of best would be, like, sub 135. Oh, this music. I love it. Let me check out, speedrun.com. See where I'm at in the standings now, if I'm still in 5th place with that. I have no idea. No, I'm still in 5th, so Vesper is at 134, not 39. So is the Windfish real or is Link daydreaming? And the Windfish is real as far as I know. Like, that's just whole idea. It's based off of that. I think it's like a I think it's like a Hindu-esque like legend or something, or like some sort of idea that like existence is like actually just like the dream of a god or something. So as far as I know, like the Windfish is real. Like I think the Windfish is technically like a god or something. The EDL. So my next goal, my next like sub goal, besides just, you know, getting a better PB, is to get sub 132. If I can get sub 132, that puts me at 3rd place. If I get sub 132, I'll submit a run to the leaderboard. And go ahead and get my name up there. And I think once I hit 132, it's going to be like a matter of grinding for however far I can go. Because I'd love to beat Tej. I'd really love to beat Tej. I don't know if I'll ever get that good, but I'm going to try really hard to get that good. I think that would be really awesome. Thank you, Grezzo, for making such a glitchy game. Oh, man. I think what's funny is I feel like I was spaced out for half that run. Like, I seriously think, like, half that run I was just talking to you, Kaguya, and just not really paying attention, and I did well. So maybe you're, like, my good luck charm for good runs, Kaguya. I need you to watch, like, every single stream now. Please watch my stream. Please donate $20. In day. Alright. Well, after a PB like that, I'm not going to be playing anymore. I'm going to chill. I'm going to go do some other things before D&D. So, thank you everyone for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the run. And I will be back tomorrow and doing another run or two. And I don't know if I'll PB again soon, but will certainly try. Time for some Wiki and Bicky. I actually have whiskey, and I have the ingredients to make some Bickies. But I pretty much don't drink anymore, so I probably won't do that. Anyway, all right, everyone have a good day.